feel like that's probably one of my viewers. Isn't someone in my chat yellowhat something else? Could be them, but I'm not sure. It's you, Pink Ranger. Uh-oh. The vamps. The vamps are coming for me. It's a Cthulhu Mythos name? Okay. Cage is actually decent in this matchup. One way you can lose is gold plus Sorin. Why are you playing Croaky's list? I know. I was talking about it this afternoon. I was talking about the Croaky's paradox. Croaky was joking about it, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, the lands have been not in my favor so far tonight. I've had a lot of awkward mana draws. Like a mistake. I wonder if they forgot about Cage. Or if they just plan on burning me out. It's fair too. Not a bad plan. It's a big turn for me. Really good turn. Do have a decision. Do I want to search? That's gonna flip very fast. Or do I want to keep counterspell up? I could get owned if I keep counterspell up, right? They could just minus Sorin. They might not think about it if they draw a vamp. They might just hard cast it, but I think I'm better off this way. Is there much to think about? Not really. I could use Castle, but I think this is better. Okay, let's try and find a Teferi, and that kind of works. That to Haven. We have Field of Rain in play, right? hate it, but I think you have to keep 1 cage in. Just for the gold Soren interaction. Anything about Thought Distortion? I mean, I have Narseth's Reversal. I haven't played against Thought Distortion. I don't know which... If you're Mythic or Diamond, who's casting Thought Distortion against you, though, but... Narseth's Reversal... What about having a card that was like... What about Behold Foretell? Has that not helped you beat Thought Distortion? Or that's not how it works out in practice? This is tough. I kind of need all my cards. I think Shark Typhoon maybe is... You kind of need it for... Havens. I don't really like Sight coming. Like this game I drew a bunch and... Sensors. I don't hate it because counter Soren on turn 3 is usually pretty important, so I think I actually like Sensor. I used to cut Sensor a lot against Aggro. I haven't been doing it as much. And I want to try the Angels. And I like to keep 1 or 2 Narseths. Ceiling's pretty high, floor's not that low. Did I give up on blue-black? I think blue-black can be good. I feel like blue-white's so much easier to play though. And I wasn't blown away by blue-black, but you gotta be on top of your game to play blue-black, I feel. I could get into blue-black shape, I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong about everything though, but that's the way I felt about blue-black. Because you have like push, eliminate, you have more cheap spells, felt like you had more decisions, and you don't have the like cards like Rest in Peace to help you out in some of the tough matchups. Also, I feel like blue-black maybe a bit harder to like build properly. You have Blayline and blue-black, but it's not as good as Rest in Peace. Feeling bad in this meta. A bunch of Castle, Havens, people playing between 0 and 2 basics. Feel sounds pretty good to me. I think Blast Zone is good too though. Blue-Eyed Pact. I don't know. I think I'm gonna lose this game. I could have maybe just Teferi minus on the knight, and then they have to like play a vamp and sack it to Soren right away. Surprised they didn't just take Teferi here. Is they're just gonna play another vamp? No, not even. And they might have Murderous Rider. It doesn't feel as bad to lose. If I use my Teferi to minus and they use a Murder Strider on it, Noxious Grasp even better. It's not a bad trade.
You are a mighty warrior. I concede.
Probably have a handful of Sorin. Forgot to put a counter on there, dude. Awkward. It's nice that I don't know my last card in hand is a Wrath of God. It's probably going to be pretty hard to resist. It's kind of a tell that I didn't use Field of Ruin on their non-basic, and I'll let them draw the Knight. It could tell them I have a sweeper in hand. Especially because I have 2 Field of Ruin. So using one wouldn't be too big of a cost. You know what? I'm just gonna not cycle. This way if they draw a Thoughtseize or Duress and I do something good. Because there's not that much I can cast anyways. Champion. Beating. They're not going to run out of basic. I thought it was enough turn. Oops. Forgot to clip it, but Riley was bragging about being higher mythic rank than you earlier. Got to 312. Oh, pretty good. You mean Riley BO1 Knight? Is that the Riley we're talking about? What a disgrace. What a disgrace Riley is to the game of Magic the Gathering. I mean, some players just can't handle the swings, you know? Still haven't drawn a Haven, which is kind of scary because I'm out of Field of Ruin. It's kind of nice little friendly trash talk between streamers. They probably have Murder Strider, right? What else do they have in hand? Just hoarding a bunch of Murder Striders. Yeah. Should I even like not play Vainslayer Angel, but then I'll lose them to discard spells, so might be even worse. Kind of have to start chewing through these riders. Oh, we also established they probably have a bunch of Sorins in hand, right? So that's good for me. That's something that used to happen a lot in the old formats. You would routinely get Sorin up to like 10 or 12 loyalty against blue-white control and then lose the game. Pretty unlucky that I didn't draw a single castle. Like, it would be such a huge difference if I had just a 1 castle in play right now. Well, actually, the difference between winning and losing, but I drew like every land in my deck without drawing a single castle. Alright, looks like their hand's even worse than mine. They're like ridiculously unlucky. They didn't draw a single Faceless. They're probably like thinking the same thing about their Faceless Haven. They're like, man, if I had just drawn a Faceless Haven, this game would just be over by now. So I guess I can't complain. Yeah, I have 11 lands. To be fair, they got 2 from my Settler Wreckage, but yeah. Complaining gets rewarded, yeah. Oldest trick in the book. The more you complain, the luckier you get. This is about to get pretty obscene, I guess. I think I might just cast out the Aetherworn. Seems fine, I don't know. Kind of whatever at this point. Yeah, Sorin can target Planeswalker. Alright, I don't need to get too greedy here. Do have to make sure I don't get decked, I guess. How many Shark Typhoon did I board out?
Keep up the pace.
I have a lot of castles, so I should be okay, but... One Mind Stone top. I figured more mana. I can just... Doesn't matter, right? Having a lot of mana in place sounds good, though. I don't have Shark Typhoon left in my deck. I might get decked.
Let's skip to the good part.
I do have an Angel left too. I mean, you can get decked with Teferi. You can easily get decked with Teferi. You just because they keep drawing cards and you stop drawing cards at some point because you have to talk Teferi and then they just draw their Murderous Riders and you lose. Oh, I do have Shark Typhoons left. Alright.
Remorse.
Okay, note for self, don't board at I mean, I don't know how many, if I've even boarded at any of the Shark Typhoons, but yeah, don't board out too many. Another Geo Battle of the PT? Probably. I actually have like weekend play 2 weeks after the PT, so I thought I was going to be able to take a little modern vintage cube draft break, maybe even like I don't know, a little vacation. I've been losing that matchup. I think this matchup is tough, and I got lucky. What's a snow-covered mountain? Just mono-red aggro? Goblins, maybe? Yeesh. Did like some mono-red mid-range deck with a bunch of Chandras and Heart of Kiran? I bet that's what it is. Sounds kind of nasty. How do I beat Heart of Kiran? Does Woolite just scoop to Heart? Sounds like it might actually.
I know. I am hot, aren't I? You will regret this.
Like kind of an atrocious matchup for me. I don't know about atrocious, but complicated.
This is gonna hurt.
Mana. Looks like they might just be playing. They might just be playing like one or two Heart, one or two Chandra. I'm not too sure. Let's have Shark Typhoon for Heart if I can like live long enough. Could do Dalvin's Veto. Counters a Heart on turn 2 and a Chandra, but I think it's going to be hard to have Veto up at the right time. I'm also not sure Authority is that great against them if they have Ferocidon and we don't have the regular haste package. Hey Team Kessig. I tried your deck yesterday, but just one match and I didn't play very well. Didn't look very impressive, but I might not need all the Baffling Ends either. Shark Typhoon's got to be pretty good against them. I guess I need all the baffling ends for Ferocidon. Should I just not play Sight Coming? Alright, I'll just not have Sight Coming. No, why do we need hard counters? Decoration Stones, nah, that card's like really bad. I would recommend against playing that card in your decks of Magicless Assembly if you're trying to win. Has like very, it can be good in like, I think this is better than Tome. It can be good in some corner case scenarios. Yeah, if you're planning on killing people really fast, or if you're planning on killing tokens, I mean, Timely's good, but is there a but really? It's pretty bad if they play Ferocidon next turn, and I don't draw land, so I think I should just bottom. Wow, rewarded. That's right, Chad. I forgot. Ragavan. Ragavan. The more recent viewers will not know. They don't know about the Ragavan song.
Hey, over here.
I needed that. Good Teferi minus the Chandra. Could say go and make a shark. I could slam Bane Slayer obviously, or Lyra. That's so scary that Robber attacking. I mean, I have some really good cards that can hit. Thank God. Can you imagine if they just hit the ferry? It's probably just GG, honestly. Or you run Black Castle over Blue Castle in this pair. It's kind of close.
Yup.
If I could only play one. Tough question. Maybe Blue Castle. I'm not sure. I wonder what they have in hand. Wait, what did he do with his old air mana? Oh, they pumped to trade with my token. Yeah, that makes sense. Would all the chroma be playable in today's standard? What's all the chroma? Just 8 mana? The white one, the OG? I don't know. I'm dead to Glorybringer. Sucks. That was kind of awful though. Yeah, and
Reverse.
I needed to that was awful. That was absolutely horrendous. Oh man. I needed to save that for the vortex, and then they get to redraw the dragon in 2 turns. Well, actually my play kind of is better right now, I think.
You know what? I'm not.
I need Ether Gust. Not even Ether Gust, not really enough. I guess I was just supposed to slam Lyra at some point. Alright. That's tough. I think they drew really well. That did seem like a really tough matchup. It's kind of like Vamp. It's a bit the same thing. They have like Annoying Threats, they have Faceless Haven, probably. They have like Planeswalker, creature that are like kind of good against sweepers. Played Castle turn 1 because of Censor. Why do I never have a pen on this desk? think this thing kills me faster on average, but I could be wrong. Tag me down to 11, make a token. Yeah, my headers has been doing a great job. She's new too, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like she cut it like so much better than... Yeah. Thanks though, appreciate the compliments. Looks kind of crazy here. Auntie was your try-hard deck to get to Mythic. Oh no, not like this. Oh my god. Alright, I guess it resolves. Oh, I guess I have Gravedigger's Cage. That's fine. Forgot about Gravedigger's Cage. Gruel? Wow, that is a try-hard deck. I mean, it's fine. There's no such thing as a try-hard deck. Yes, there is. Okay, maybe there is. As there is, but there's also nothing wrong with trying hard. Kind of dislike like people who say try hard as like a diss. I'm like, now you're just like, I don't know. I don't like it. Hello. Alright, I'll counter that. So I'm going to be busy drawing all the cards. Yeah, exactly. People are calling other people's tryhards or trying just doing worse, or like they're just too lazy to be bothered. Trying to justify their own like, I don't know. I guess we're just attacking. Whatever. I don't like where this is going. But yeah, I kind of agree.
Interesting technique.
I don't think Shark Typhoon is that good. Do you need tune elves to beat control? Probably not. Is Gabriel's better than Mono Green? I have no idea. My guess would be that best way to beat control is to play Mono Green and Haven. But black gives you, I don't know, there's some good black cards, there's obviously some good white cards you can splash. Probably a different version of elf depending on what you're trying to beat, but I don't know. I've only even played was tiny bit of mono green elves and it was pretty good, but it's tough beating Sweavers. Let's see. Sorry, what time is it? I've been going to bed earlier, which is kind of good, but also means I got tired a bit earlier. I don't think I need Baneslayer Angel. Could be good though. After the first sweeper kind of dominates the board, it's kind of hard for them to rebuild to their creatures be bigger. I think sidecar is like usually not that great. And they have the shepherd too, right? Don't want timely, don't want authority. Don't want these cards. I think this is pretty good. I go to the card. I usually don't like timely when the tokens don't trade as much. I feel like you're just trading a card to buy a bit of time, which is questionable. But maybe that's kind of old school. Because back in the day, the cards were like not as good, and it was like hard to justify trading a card just for some life gain basically, and some, you know, buy some time. But if you feel like all you need is to like get to the late game and you need to buy time and you're drawing a bunch of cards anyways, maybe. I kept this hand just because I had free sweepers. It never works out though. Should have discarded Behold. I don't know, I thought it was a reasonable keep. Plus if they're playing black, they probably have discard spells, and that hand was really good against discard spells. Kind of. I just lose. Do I? No, I could just 6, 9, the attack, and just F20, they're going. You'd think keep is reasonable, but I feel like I lose just an incredible amount of these like one land opt, one land cycling. I mean, you could argue I might have lost with 6 cards to that draw as well, but I need to stop keeping these one-landers. Sadi Simpi. No stream this weekend, by the way. Just gonna be testing with my teammates. I'll be back on Monday. Do you think Thoughtscour would be too powerful for Historic? Probably not. I think Thoughtscour is generally a pretty bad card. Have a faceless looting? I wouldn't be so sure about that one. What about Faceless Haven? Faceless Haven or Faceless Haven? I see Faceless Haven's the best card in every format it's legal in, and it's not especially close. This is good, right? I go counter, then hopefully they just play one good creature, and I go Narset Baffling End, and I get 2 activations of Narset, maybe? Or not. Actually, I might want to sag that Mind Stone. Kind of forces him to play company now in some ways, and then maybe I get to baffle the one good creature to get, or the one really scary one. Pretty likely to hit 2 annoying creatures though. There's a lot of good ones. More Force. Gust, saw it coming, right? I haven't played a land yet. I mean, we know I boarded out 2, but they don't know that.
Hone your prowess.
You should always cycle there. Because you could draw a farmland or a land, a castle, like it's 100% correct cycle, whatever.
I have reached my limit.
I'm actually 0% match. But that was funny. Wait, am I just dead? Jeez. Oh, that was nuts. Just dead if they have a land. I mean, sometimes they do a triple company. Kind of sucked. Well, looks like you can beat elves to beat blue-white. Just draw infinity of company. I was never beating that draw. I could have just drawn a grab bigger.